So when you think entrepreneur, do you think of the likes of Indiana Jones? Well, yes and no, and I'm about to tell you why. Hey, it's Don Skaggs, again with Empowered Inventing TV, where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom, so you can turn them into real things like products and businesses that actually make money. Now, today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the word entrepreneur. And when I say entrepreneur, that includes inventor. There's a lot of inventors that are entrepreneurs. Even if you're going the licensing route, you're doing a little bit of entrepreneurship. But you know, when I look back on the years, my years of product launches, business startups, the early years, the growth years, even the winding down years, and then starting up the cycle all over again with something new, which I've done, but I can't help but now look at it all back from a distance, and as this exciting, nail-biting, pulled from the precipice at the last minute to success. Precipice. Don't know if I said that right. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean. But you know, it's like that Indiana Jones movie. Like, okay, you're at the last minute. You know, you're there, and all is right with the world. But that's what we do, don't we? Really, if you think about it, we always just kind of see that highlight reel of either our sometimes with our own life or someone else's life, especially a lot of times, especially if you're just looking at their Facebook posts, it looks like it's all sunshine and roses, right? But if we're doing it right, you know, if we're doing it right ourselves, and we kind of look back, and we look back and we kind of see that highlight reel and we think, oh yeah, that was just, you know, wow, that was quite the adventure. And because really the bad part sort of fades away, sort of fades in the distance, and the good shines out. That's what we do. The tough times play out in our mind almost as some kind of exciting movie, action adventure movie, where we cut the right wire right at the right moment and save the day. That's nostalgia. That's a lot of times what we love, but it's not real life, is it? It's not real life at all, and that's okay. While the nostalgic me wants to remember all the good stuff, the realistic me also remembers the mundane, those drudging days of making, you know, 100 calls, and okay, and 90% of them are leave me alone, and you know, all of that mundane stuff. And my point here is that the mundane, day-to-day stuff is just as important as the exciting stuff that we usually just end up remembering or just only seeing in other people's successful lives. And that hard stuff we look back on is like that exciting movie. But it was really hard at the time. That pulled it away at the last minute thing, that was, oh wow, look, and we pulled it off. No, it didn't feel like an exciting movie. It's always more exciting if you're watching it from a distance and you know it's going to turn out okay. So if you're in that place of that boring process, I want you to remember that this is part of it too. And what would truly have been boring, a boring existence to me? Well, that'd have been clocking in and out of some job somewhere. Do they still clock in and out? I was having this conversation with somebody earlier. I remember the old time cards, or maybe just from movies, the old paper time cards you put in the box and it went click, click. Maybe that's just a movie thing now. I don't know. And there's a movie right there about a boring one. So that's boring to me. Just working some job, going nowhere, just spinning your wheels, but being your own boss, learning what you don't know, bootstrapping it, to me, that's the real excitement. And a lot of you entrepreneurs out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about, especially the seasoned ones that's been through it and have come out a little bit out the other side. So yes, in the long run, I really do believe in entrepreneurship does seem like an adventurer. I actually saw somebody had a business card one time, and it was like entrepreneurial adventurer, and I loved it. And he had the little Indiana Jones silhouette and all that. And I just thought that was just cool as all get out. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that sometime. So do you ever feel, though, like you're on an adventure with your product business? Your product, your business, your idea for product or business? Do you ever feel like that's an adventure? Do you look at it that way? Let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for the right path for your invention, your idea for a product or a business, then you want to go to kyinventors.org. We help inventors and entrepreneurs of all ilks. And also empoweredinventing.com. We have a lot of great resources there. I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Like, subscribe, help us to build our tribe, and I'll look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, online course, or on the next video.